Good morning and welcome to today's Take a Tour with Neil, James and myself. We're in the heart of Vale Judeu and we're going to explore this gorgeous Quinta together. So welcome.
It's rare that we get this opportunity, these types of opportunities to show these old style Quinta properties. It's in the hills, but it's very close to Vilamoura. It's very close to Vale de Lobo. It ticks all those boxes, doesn't it, in terms of access to the main hubs, as it were. But you have this tranquility here. The gardens, the whole ambience of this property is something truly amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you used the word heritage earlier, and that's the vibe you get when you're in here. A proper, old Algarve Quinta. So much charm. The gardens are incredible. Mature plants everywhere. So as Neil said, we're up in Vale Judeu with a build of
and a big
630.
build.
Exactly.
Big build.
So 6 bedrooms, 2 sitting rooms, beautiful sunken pool area. As you say, it's a rarity that we get something quite as exciting and as intriguing as this.
Yeah, exactly. It's a local architect as well that designed a lot of the properties in here, you know, very proclaimed architect, and the design, the thickness of the walls, even though it's probably built, 25 years ago, the property, it feels like it could have been here for 200 years. You know, it's so special. The living is very flexible as well. There's an area down by the pool where it could be totally as a cottage. It's currently set up, and that will be shown in the video, with a sort of a lounge area and a kitchenette and 4 bedrooms. I mean, you know, the potential here is immense, effectively.
Yeah. So I think we're going to, as we usually do, split the property up, take on different sections each. There's a big house, as we've said. There's a lot to get through, and we want to make sure we do it justice, I suppose.
Exactly.
So anyway, let's go inside and start having a look. Okay, so where we did that sort of introduction, we were standing just in front of the front door. The camera will show, but there's a really nice sort of entrance hall, quite sort of British style housing situation, but you get a real start to see some of the features of this house, notably the sort of bamboo ceilings, which are very common and very traditional, and then these beautiful terracotta floors. Behind the lens there's a guest cloakroom and another storage room, so kind of like a boot room. And then you've got these big double doors leading into the sort of main saloon area of the house. So this is a split level situation with, sitting area on this side, big log fire, really nice high vaulted ceilings, again with the wooden beams and the bamboo. And then you've got the sunken dining room here to my left-hand side. I know the camera will pan around and show you, but it's an enormous space, and you can imagine really great for entertaining, dinner parties, Christmases, you know, family functions, and you can tell there's been a lot of that in this property over the years. Okay, so having come directly through the main sitting area where we were just in, up a couple of stairs and through some double doors, we find that the master suite, and it's almost a master wing, to be honest. We've got this enormous bedroom, again with all the same sort of features, beautiful flooring, obviously ensuite, which is just over there, which we'll show, but the key element to this room is its own private lounge. So it turns this whole portion of the house into a really sort of self-contained private wing, where again, if you've got guests and, you know, other people running around in the main part of the house, I know the current owners use this very much as a sort of little getaway and a moment of peace. So they also, worth pointing out from this bit, is a private courtyard, which just sort of adds to the functionality of this space, you know, as an independent area. Okay, look, so that's, first look at the sort of first half of the main house. I think Cindy's going to take over now, go down the stairs and do a bit of the dining area and into the kitchen and that whole half of it. So
come and follow me. So we have a beautiful open plan, like James was saying, living and dining. So coming down into the lower level, you have the dining room, which has perfect access out to the covered terrace outside. So if you wanted to take your dining right out this way, you can. Straight into the kitchen, follow me. where you have another little, what would we say, informal eating area. Again, doors straight out to the covered terrace, which is perfect. So depends on the weather, it's completely up to you. But if you pan up and have a look at the ceiling, this is gorgeous donkey brick. This must have taken a really long time to do as well. Like Neil and James were saying, what a beautiful, beautiful feature as part of this house. Lovely high ceilings as well, beautiful lighting, plenty cabinetry. You know I love my kitchen, so come and have a look. You have 3 ovens, you have a plate warmer, you have this gorgeous gas hob. I mean, what else do you want from this kitchen? It's beautiful. Plenty storage. You know I love the storage too. So through here you have pantry, another fridge, American fridge. But look at this, a double pantry cupboard. One here, voila, and another one right here. You cannot have enough storage. This is amazing. So closing these doors, what do we have here? A gorgeous wine cellar. Look at this. It's ideal. It's a really lovely, entertaining house, I would have to say. You know, you've got the little kitchenette here, sort of like the dirty kitchen, as it were, for your dishes, the dishwasher, that sort of thing, which is separate from your eating area inside the kitchen. So through this way, you also have plenty storage, and this leads to the outside area, which we'll speak about a little bit later. So we've just come through from the dining area and out to this gorgeous covered terrace I was talking about. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 doors all coming through to this outside area. You've got central sound system. Can you hear that? There's frogs. It's beautiful. Look at this gorgeous little pond. It's so serene here, such a lush garden. It's amazing out here. It really is beautiful. But one thing you'd like to see is through here, which is completely separate entrance from the main house. This is currently used as a lovely big library with many, many books. You can spend hours in this area, but you could convert it back to a bedroom that has an ensuite as well. Very private for guests. I'm sure Neil has covered the rest of the bedrooms further along, but this one is the closest one, obviously, to the house that you could maybe have as a little guest house.
So, Cindy, that covered terrace area, the gardens, the ponds, I mean, the plants, you love all this.
It's so mature. And what I have noticed, I know I've come from South Africa, a lot of these...
Do you really?
Yes. A lot of these plants have actually come from that sort of region. They've invested so much money and time and thought into getting all these tropical plants, making them work with the native plants. It's just, it's so mature.
But all these sort of
beautiful.
calçada walkways everywhere, you know, there's a, you know, that takes you, leads you down to the pool on that way, on that pathway. I mean, down here to that lovely area, which could be, you know, which is a cottage effectively, pool area. Yeah, I mean, what more can you say, really? It's something very special.
Time to play hide and seek.
Yeah, yeah, well, there is that opportunity, of course. But no, realistically, you don't find properties like this, do you, really? No. I mean, this is, you know, a classic Quinta. I mean,
it's true, it's true. A lot of time you have a beautiful home, but then the garden hasn't got that much attention. But here they've done equal attention. You know, the garden has had so much time and attention, and like I said, investment and love. You can see the love in the garden.
The tranquility. I mean, if you're here with a crowd of people, you know, there's enough space around, you know, to find your own peaceful area. It's it's stunning.
It definitely, it blends very well with the interior too, you know. It's a way of life, that's what we say. We're selling a lifestyle.
Exactly.
There we go. So now Neil is going to take you down and show you the pool and the cottage area.
So you find me here in this beautiful pool area. The gardens, the frogs, unbelievable location, obviously. What we have here is effectively a self-contained apartment, effectively. It's got a kitchen, has its own lounge area. You have 2 further bedrooms that we'll show you on the actual video as we go around. And if you go up 3 or 4 steps there's a further 2 bedrooms. So, you know, for guests, you know, this could actually be made into a totally self-contained cottage for, you know, friends and family and whatever. But But yeah, look, you know, tranquility, a haven in the heart of Vale Judeu.
Right, guys.
Here we are.
End of the tour. Beautiful
Enjoyed it very
property.
Yeah.
I mean, even from this point, you know, the calçada, the driveway up to the house, this lovely sort of area for parking, garages, the backdrop of the property. There is actually an elevated roof terrace there that we
Yeah, you've got
should-
some lovely country views over there,
exactly,
the
some,
orange groves.
yeah. I mean, James, you pointed out earlier, big property, big plot.
Yeah, I think it's one of those, as we've sort of been wandering around doing this filming, the more you sort of meander through the grounds and the house, you find something new almost every time. You know, a new little corner or a different sort of area of planting and trees. And yeah, definitely make sure they go up and get some footage of the views from the top out there, because that's quite special as well. But
I mean, and you, from your point of view, gardens.
It's enchanting.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the right
yeah,
word.
yeah,
It's
no,
just
absolutely.
beautiful. You know, someone's going to really love their garden here, and like I say, a lot of love and time and effort has been spent in the gardens as well as the house, and you can feel it throughout. So you really have to come and have a look.
It's an oasis,
beautiful.
you know,
It is.
but close.
So central.
Yeah, exactly. Within 10 minutes
It
to
is.
all the main, you know, the main hubs, if you like, you know, Vilamoura, Vale de Lobo, you know, the beaches, you know, Loulé, the old town of Loulé, you know, it's all on your doorstep.
yeah, agreed.
You are in Portugal here.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, that's
That's different. I didn't realise.
It's not like you're in
California. No, exactly. But no, good point. So look, enough said, I think.
yeah. Yeah, well, look, no, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the time to explore this house with us. I think we're all of the
It's been fun.
opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been great.
really beautiful.
And
On
one
a
that you,
beautiful day as well.
we've had a great day for
Yeah,
it. But it's certainly one that you need to visit in person, I think, you know,
Oh,
if you like
totally.
this sort of style.
Yeah.
As ever, all the information will be in the sort of descriptions below, and we're on hand to, answer any more questions or book a visit. So
Absolutely.
please do reach out. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.